This morning on Today Food, we're going to keep it simple with a weeknight Italian dinner the whole family's going to love. Ryan Poli is the chef and owner of the hot Nashville-based restaurant Iggy's, highlighting inventive, delicious Italian cuisine. Ryan, good to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right, so we're going to start off with a little classic spaghetti with garlic.
Classic spaghetti, aglio, olio.
Aglio.
Garlic and oil. So what you want to do? Aglio, olio. So slice the garlic thin, you know. That's very important because when we cook it, we want it to brown, but we don't want it to burn.
Right.
Okay, so
how do you keep it from burning, other than just watching? Should you start with a cold pan?
You start with a colder pan, and then you just kind of slowly control the heat.
Right.
And that's it. That's all you got to do is keep an eye on it. Don't walk away from it.
Nice.
So you slice your garlic, and then we're just going to add all of this to the pan.
Just like that?
Just like that. And then as it starts to bubble, and as it starts to cook, it'll start to turn brown for us.
Okay.
Just do maybe like 3 minutes, slowly, so it starts to turn brown.
Flakes?
And then you're going to add the red pepper flakes. And basically what we're doing is we're making like a chili oil. So you just want to bloom the chili for a little bit, and that's going to add flavor to the sauce.
Nice. Okay, now you got your spaghetti.
Then we got our spaghetti.
What kind of pasta do you like? Just a plain old spaghetti?
With this spaghetti, especially with this dish, any type of long noodle. So salt through pasta water. There's one thing home cooks don't do.
Okay.
Salt the water
like
should
the salt of the sea?
like the sea. You should be able to taste it. So our sauce is done.
Right.
Our garlic is here, and then we're just going to add the spaghetti to the pan. And what the cool thing about this recipe is the pasta water is a key ingredient, so you don't want to get rid of it. The pasta water helps emulsify the sauce.
Okay.
So as you're stirring, you add a little bit of pasta water to the sauce.
Right.
And what it does is it helps emulsify it with the olive oil.
It is the most perfect, simple.
I can't believe it's so easy to make.
It's so easy. This is the simplest pasta you can get. And then you add some parsley,
little cheese on top,
nice pinch of salt. And then I like to add a little bit of lemon zest, which is not traditional, but I like the lemon brings out the flavor.
So right.
And then over the top, you add a little bit of cheese. That's it. That's what we got.
Now, what's next? I see bread and cheese.
Yeah, so
this is unbelievable.
This is a garlic bread that I saw in Korea. And
Wait, huh?
Korea.
Okay.
Korean-style garlic bread.
Wow.
And when I saw it years ago, I said, this would be great for an Italian restaurant. And then fast forward, me and my brother are opening an Italian restaurant. I said, we should make this garlic bread. So we serve Korean-style garlic bread in an Italian restaurant.
Very cool. Yeah. How do we do this?
So we have cream cheese that's been softened, tempered. We add a little bit of heavy cream.
Right.
We add some sugar. So it has kind of like a sweet, savory flavor to it, and a little bit of salt. And then you just mix it till it's nice and smooth.
Right.
Rip it apart.
Yeah.
And dive in.
Dive into it.
Incredible.
Yeah, use your hands, get in there, yeah. And then here we have, you could use brioche bun, you can use challah bread. I like to use this crusty Italian bread. And then you have your cream cheese mixture in a little pan. You can, if you don't have one of these cool piping bags, you use a Ziploc bag.
Ziploc,
exactly. Yeah, you know what you're doing, right? And then you just stuff the cream cheese into the bread.
Wow.
Real simple, just like that.
Oh my gosh.
And it's such a nice presentation.
It's a showstopper.
I don't even need the bread. Just squeeze it in there.
Yeah. And then here we have our little bath where we're going to add eggs. We have eggs and some milk in here, some butter, Parmesan cheese.
Oh, that's why the
parsley,
bread is so good too.
garlic.
Oh, okay.
Parmesan cheese, a little more sugar, and a little bit of salt. And then we mix it all together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to dunk the bread into the mixture.
Wow.
This is the best garlic bread I've ever had.
Ever.
So you just dunk it in like this.
Oh, just no.
Oh, come on.
Don't be delicate about it.
Just dunk it in there, get it in there, and then you bake it off.
Ryan,
blast it in the oven.
That is. Where'd you come up with the name Iggy's for the restaurant?
Iggy's was a restaurant in Chicago that I used to visit when I was a young man, and they had really great hospitality, and it was a lot of fun. So we just wanted to kind of bring some of that to Nashville.
It lives on.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Excellent.
Ryan, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Delicious.
Scan the QR code. Head to today.com/food to get these recipes. They are fantastic.